Domination, greed, and romance. And author Bill Wetterman is here this morning with the details on his book. Bill, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Mike, and I wanted to give you a copy.
Well, thank you.
It says inside here, let your mind explore this book with an eye on tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Because that's exactly what the book is all about. I take stories that are really in the news, and I put them 2-3 years out in the future. This is a story about the richest men in the world.
Gotcha.
And they're using the greed of world governments to accumulate money and actually collapse them. And all they need is the American military.
Gotcha.
So a secret group within Homeland Security sends a seductress to woo and win the heart of their leader, to betray them, and then to kill him. Except she falls in love. Always gets in the way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Very. And then what happened? No, I'm kidding.
No, I can't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
Exactly. You got to read the book to find out the rest. But this is a very interesting topic, work of fiction. Is this something that's been in your mind for a while, or did this come just naturally to you one night?
Well, authors spur lots of ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, we play with 30 or 40 a year. But the ones that really catch on, where we can develop a world that we can drop our characters in,
right,
and those characters can play in that world and have some fun. Those are the ones we expand on, because every book is character driven. If you don't like the characters, you're not going to like the book, no matter how good the plot is.
Right.
And so that's the way I approach a novel, and it really takes some time to plan it all out.
Gotcha. And now this is, and the whole plan, though, this is the first one of several to come, right?
It's in this particular series, there are going to be 3.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a trilogy. But I have others, standalone books, that I'm going to bring out in between.
Yeah.
So there's about 5 in a row that are going to be coming out by the end of next year.
That's pretty amazing, because it's sometimes difficult back in college to even write 3 pages, let alone, you know, I mean, how many pages do we have here? Do you find yourself stressed? Are you finding writer's block at times, or is it just flow naturally?
Well, a lot of writers do. I don't particularly have writer's block.
Good.
What I do is sometimes I have research block.
Gotcha.
Because half of the time spent on writing a novel is researching it out.
Right.
And some of that can get a little bit detailed, and you know, what I really love to do is write, not research.
Right, I understand.
You have to do them both.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. But that's really cool, because as you're reading fiction, you're also getting some factual information with that as well. Yeah,
absolutely, and it has to be correct. Because if you're living in London and I'm writing about London, and I write something that's not there,
right, it takes away from the whole aspect of the book. Well, thank you, Bill, so much for joining us. Best of luck to you on this book and many more to come. We look forward to maybe seeing you here again. Here's some more information.